Hey everyone, my name is Kyle McCormick. I'm a certified strength and conditioning specialist through the NSCA. I've got a 4-year degree in an exercise related field. So all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and run you guys through a quick workout so that we can fight this COVID and stay healthy during this holiday season. We're going to do a core workout today. It's going to consist of 5 exercises. Each exercise is going to be roughly a minute each. I don't really have a timer. I'm just using my watch right now. So it might go over or under a little bit of a minute. You guys at home keep track using your own workout timers, or there's like HIIT timers. There's apps that you can get out there that will actually help you time yourself for a minute. And then we're going to do about a 20-second break in between each exercise. So the entire workout routine, we're also doing 5 rounds. So it should consist of roughly 25 minutes. Plus the warm up and cool down. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with our warm up. Just gonna get the lungs moving and do some high knees. Just get the knees up about that height if you can. This is kind of a intermediate workout. It's not going to be too intense, but I'm not going to go too light either. We really want to get our core engaged here. All right, let's go ahead and step it out a little bit. It's really good just to warm up before you do any high intensity exercise. It prevents injuries and helps get the body ready to perform. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do running in place. The knees up a little bit, not too high. Start to feel those lungs start to work, body start to come alive, heart start pumping. Starting to feel good. Alright, go ahead and put it out wide a little bit now. And now we're going to go into some jumping jacks. Just really getting that body worked up and everything fired up here for this workout. All right. We're going to come down a little bit, still keep our legs moving a little bit here. Let's keep everything still moving, rotate the torso a little bit. Get the obliques working side to side. By the way, if you guys have a foam roller at home, you guys can use that before you start playing this video. Foam rollers are an excellent way to get the body loosened up, get the blood moving before you actually start doing anything at all. Alright, let's go ahead and do some arm circles real quick, just get those shoulders fired up. Not going to be using them a whole lot today, but shoulders are one of the weak areas of the body, and they're prone to a lot of injuries because of their wide range of motion. So we never want to neglect the shoulders. Go ahead and go back. should start to feel a little bit of a burn here. And as you can see, my fingertips are just pointed down. And you guys can take it slow if you want, take a break if you want. It's too intense for you. You might hear some little crinkles and pops in your shoulders if you haven't used them in a while, or if you're an athlete or used to be an athlete. That's completely fine as long as it doesn't hurt. If it hurts, don't do these. And go to the doctor and see what's wrong. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of huggers here, a little bit of a ballistic stretch now. Alright, now that we've got the body good and warmed up, we can go ahead and head into our first workout, which is going to be called in and outs. So the key with all these workouts is you're going to be uncomfortable, especially if you haven't done things like this in a while. I know for me, whenever I first started doing stuff, it was a pain. You're going to feel some pain in your upper thighs here, and it's not going to be very comfortable. But I promise, it's really healthy. It's good for you. So we're going to keep our feet up like this. We're going to come in, and we're going to come out. Again, that's feet up, just a couple inches off the ground. Come in and come out. Now you can keep your hands on the ground. For some people can do them with their hands off the ground. I personally like my hands on the ground. I'm not that advanced yet. So we'll go ahead and start here. Couple more seconds. All right. Now we get a nice 20-second break. Stand up, move around a little bit. Next thing we're going to be doing is called a band twist. Now, if you guys don't have bands at home, have a kettlebell or some other weight, you can hold the weight in your hand and do these, or you don't really need weight with this at all. I just like to use weight, give myself a little extra resistance. You know, bands are always good, provide that different level of resistance, hard working, and it's a little bit easier to let go. So with this one, we're going to be in a lunge stance. We're going to hold our weight. If you have a weight, you can hold it out, hold it in close, whatever's a little bit easier for you. Just be careful of balance and stuff. But with bands, we're going to stick it straight out. We're just going to turn. Just like this. If you need to put that foot on the floor, you can. Or that knee on the floor, I'm sorry. You can. Otherwise, keep it up. Now at 30 seconds, we're going to switch. Put the other leg out. The other foot back. This is the opposite side. And stretch out. Again. The other thing you can do with this too is if you have most of you guys I'm sure have brooms at home, just for the added stability, you can take a broom, just put it behind your head, hold it up like this, and do these twists. That'll also help a little bit with balance. And again, the core stability. As you can see, keeping our midsection tight. Everything is steady, not moving around or doing any of this. If the weight feels too much, just put it down and stick your hands out and just do a couple of these, or like I said, get the broomstick out, put it behind your head, do some of these too. Now you're going to feel a burn in your legs if you're holding it up like I am. That's completely normal and it's good. All right. Again, guys, like I said, I don't have a timer, so I might be off of my time. Sorry for that. I'm going to have to try to get a timer for my next workouts. So the next one we're going to do is a Bosu ball cauldron. Now, Bosu balls are nice. Haven't seen too many people utilize them like this. I'm sure other strength and conditioning professionals do, because this is an excellent core workout. It's hard, though. It is very hard. So if you guys aren't able to do the Bosu ball cauldrons, you can just do a side-to-side plank, just on your sides, holding it for 30 seconds each side instead of the ball. But if you feel like you're ready for the ball, let's get it out. Let's get going. So, key to this exercise: have our hands laying, our forearms on the ball. Keep our whole entire body straight, parallel, butt's not up in the air. It's not sinking way down. It's parallel. And we're going to hold this position as we're going to go. We're going to roll this ball. And then every 10, we switch and go to the other side. As you can see, I'm struggling a little bit here. It's hard. This is a tough core workout. If you need to take a break, just plank on the ball, stretch it out a little bit. All right. So, that hurts. That is a tough one for sure. But it is excellent for the core. You guys that did the ball, I'm sure you feel it everywhere. It's incredible what that Bosu ball can do. So, next one we've got is classic Mason twist. Now, some of you guys keep your feet on the ground. You want heels on the ground. Go back and forth, touching each side. Some of you more advanced guys probably get a weight. Go back and forth each side. Some other guys don't have a weight. Want to dig into it a little bit more. Take your heels off the ground. And you go back and forth side to side. Whatever you choose is fine. Just going to give ourselves a little bit more of that 20-second break. It's important. This is tough. This is no walk in the park. I'm already sweating. So I know you guys should be too. This is a good core workout. Good, good, good for the body and the soul. His mind, get that mind clear off everything you have to do today, before and after the workout. Just focus here, because you're going to need it. All right, let's go ahead and go. And as you can see, I don't have my feet off the floor. I don't have a weight, because I'm feeling smoked right now from that motion ball. It burnt me out, man. Might hear your back crack a little bit. Like I said, as long as there's no pain involved, that's all right. All right. Like I said, I apologize again if the minutes are short or longer than a minute. I'm really just using my watch for time and kind of counting 1,000, 2, 1,000 in my head as I'm doing these things. And some of you guys that work out know that that's not the most accurate way, because unfortunately we as humans have a tendency of giving up early because it hurts. We don't want to do it anymore, but you gotta get our mind right. Gotta clear those negative thoughts out. Gotta keep working. All right. Next one, give me the front plank. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. But again, keys behind this one is we don't want our butts sticking up in the air when we're doing these. We don't want our hips touching the floor. We just want a straight parallel line, as straight as we can go. The trick with these, if you want to be harder, stick your hands out a little bit further, a little bit easier, stick them into here. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with these. Well, this one I should be more accurate with, because I can look at my watch on this one. I'll be here for a minute. We're all learning and growing here, guys. You might see me screw up a little bit on my form. And I'm working just like you guys are at home. As we get tired, our form starts to give out a little bit. A little bit's all right. It's not preferred, but it's okay. We just don't want to be completely collapsing and out of breath, gassed. We definitely don't want to continue it if it hurts. If anything hurts during this workout, and I don't mean burning, I mean like sharp pain, you need to stop and figure out what it is, go to a doctor. Just get better and then come back at it. Should not be working out if it hurts to the point where you're about to cry. That's just not smart. So that is our first round. We're done with that one. Giving ourselves another 20-second rest. You want to take in some water? I know I'm going to. Wife's got the heat cranked up in the house, so I'm good and sweaty now. But it's nice though. Warm muscles move easier. Blood flows through our body a little bit easier. Less chance of injury. But it's important to stay hydrated. You want to be hydrated before you do this workout. You want to be hydrated the day before, not the day of. All right. About a good 20-second break there. Enough of me talking. You guys should know what's coming up next. Going back into our in and outs. If you guys need to, pause the video, take a longer break, take a minute, 2 minutes, cool down. Just don't sit down, don't do anything. Keep standing, walking around, moving. That's the key. That's the key to longevity in life, is to keep moving. So once we stop moving, we start dying. Let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. Whew. If you guys can't do the full minute, that is fine. While you're doing these, feel like you just need a break, catch your breath, and come back at it. Completely fine. If you feel like you have some hip issues or you're not that mobile, you can't do these, that's fine too. There's an alternate way. You can either find something to put under our feet or do what I'm doing, put them under the couch. We're all here at home, most of us have a couch. And then we're just gonna do the standard sit-ups here for a minute. Or crunches. So sit-ups all the way up to your knees. Crunches, just get your shoulder blades off the floor. Either one works just as well. Crunches are going to be for more of the upper abs here. Sit-ups work a little bit of everything, including the hip area right here, these front hips. All right, next one is going to be the bands. This is one of my favorite. Sometimes when you have these bands, they have a tendency of moving up and down on you. You might just make sure, if you have bands, they're pretty much parallel to you. Keeps it a little bit more engaged, the core engaged there. So again, we're going 30 seconds each side. Alright, switch sides now. And switch legs, that's very important. I want to work one side more than the other. And do whichever leg is more comfortable for you. I know that I'm doing twisting to my right. My left leg stood out, but if it feels more comfortable for you to turn to your left, stick your right leg out, that's fine too. That's actually a little bit more hard, a little bit more difficult. Feel that I don't twist as far. So I would recommend doing left leg out, right side turn. More mobility that way. You do the opposite way. But you work different muscles going the opposite way, so do whatever you want. It's your life. We're all just living in it. ourselves a little bit of a 20-second break here. And we're going to be moving on to the Bosu ball. Now this time, Bosu ball, we're going to do something a little bit different. You guys can continue to do what we did earlier, the plank with the cauldron, or if you're feeling a little bit tired, you need a little bit of a break from that, you can do Bosu ball pike. Work similar muscles. So with the pike, we're just going to come up on our toes, just like that. And some people can get really high up there. As you can see, I can't. So I just do it up to here. But that's all right. Because guess what? I still feel it. I can still get my butt up in the air, those knees, legs closest to my chest as I can, and we're working. You take a break like this, you can. I'm still feeling my core work right now. This is hard. All right. All right, that was hard too. So either one you do, you're gonna work. Now with that pike, you're definitely gonna feel it more in your shoulders too. As you can see, I was holding it isotonically, straight out. My lower half of my body was moving. Core is vitally important to everything. So many people just want to work abs. Just get that beach body. Core, abs are nice to show people, but your core is used for work. Core is going to keep you alive. It's going to keep that back from hurting. It's going to keep that energy moving. If you guys have kids like I do, you gotta have energy, man. Gotta run around, gotta crawl on the floor, gotta play with them. Have to. Because I don't want to miss a moment of their life. Alright, let's do the Mason twist now. Again, I'm going to keep my feet on the floor because I'm toast. Alright, some of you extreme, intense guys out there, keep them off the floor, or keep them off the floor with weight. I know there's some of you guys out there doing it. And I hope to get to that level one day. Just not there yet. It's like everyone else. Everybody's got to start somewhere. All right. If you guys want, throughout the middle of that, raise your legs up. You know, you can do that too. Some of you guys have been working out for a long time, doing similar stuff to this, probably got your own little extras that you add in there. As long as you guys keep in good form and you're not doing anything that hurts, physically painful, ow, that hurts, I should stop, hurt, go ahead. Bring on the heat, turn it up a notch. Next thing we're doing is front planks. Give you guys an alternate to a front plank. If you're feeling like you're too tired, wore out from that first round, another thing you can do is called a dead bug here. Put your knees up like this, put your hands up, and you're going to press the bottom, lower part of your back into the floor. And you're just holding it. Alright, for everybody else, let's go ahead and get in those planks. And if you want to turn it up a notch with the planks, and rock back and forth. Do a circle motion, like there's cauldrons. Just keep everything steady though, don't start any of this jazz. Just keeping it steady, and holding it for a minute. Not much to do here while doing planks. Just contemplate things. Think about how much healthier we're going to be after this workout. How much time we're giving our body, adding years to our life by doing things like this. We're not going to get old and don't want to get old and decrepit. I'm going to stay out of that wheelchair as much as possible. We'll keep moving, walking for as long as we can. Keeping that core strong, that back strong. Everything's just good and tight. Alright. That is round 2, folks. Round 2, and I am sweating, and I bet you are too. And yes, as you can see, my cat Cuddles decided to watch us suffer today. He likes that. Watching his dad sweat and cry a little bit. But that's alright. So we're just making it so that we can play with him for longer. Gotta put in the work. Gotta grind it out every day as he basks in the sunlight. Yeah. Alright. I want to watch out there, bud. I'm about to get into some serious work here. Yep. Alright. Back to our old pal, the in and outs. Let's go. Get this up and get it done with. We're on to round 3. All right. You guys, if you can't do the full minute on some of these things, don't freak out about it. Don't worry about it. Just do as much as you can. And if you have to take a break, just don't sit around, walk around, crawl around. do something, take a drink of water, keep moving, get those legs moving. I know my hip flexors right in here are starting to hurt a little bit. That's all right, it's good. All right, back to the old twist. Now, if you guys want to too, you don't have to lunge with these. You want to bring the band to about chest height. You can just stand here and do this right here. This works really well too. Really well, especially if you like golfing. This is great for developing those powerful muscles that are needed in that swing. If you are a golfer, and it's one of the reasons why you're doing this workout, you can even incorporate the twist with that too. That just helps that entire golf swing motion right there. Or you can keep your foot planted, whatever's more comfortable for you. Whatever's working these obliques. Just important that we get it done. 30 seconds on each side. Like I said, it's either standing or lunging. There before. Or knee on the ground, twisting. It's just whenever you're dealing with the band, make sure it's straight, aligned, parallel to your shoulder, because that keeps it all the tension where it's supposed to be and works the correct muscles. That one still works really good. Still feel it in my obliques. Alright. Either one is great. The lunging one's really good because it works on balance and everything else too. It keeps your legs tight. Really works all those core muscles. But standing's just works, your obliques, a little bit of balance if you're doing the twisting motion. So again, we're going back to the Bosu ball here. Now, you do the cauldrons each side, or you can go in and out. They both suck, I promise. Or like I said, if you can't do this, do the side-to-side planks. Those are good too. Or the pikes, like I showed earlier. I had to because I was burnt out, so let's go. All right. Whew. That is a killer. All right. Alright, next thing we got is the old Mason twist here. Give yourselves another 20-second break. And guys, again, I apologize about the time. If you don't want to follow me this whole video, that's fine. Watch it a couple times, get the exercises down, write it down, and then work them into your routine, into your own HIIT timer. That's cool too. I know that you can't see my head most of the time I'm talking because I don't have a proper video stand yet. I promise you I will be putting out more of these videos because we need to stay healthy, keep on track, and keep moving. It's now on to the Mason twist. I have a brother named Mason. Hopefully he's doing a lot of twisting these days. Not too much. Just enough to stay healthy. Alright, another tip with the Mason twist, and I'm sorry I didn't mention this at the beginning, but if you got carpet, it kind of hurts. So you want to get you a yoga pad, a towel, blanket or something, set it down underneath you, kind of take some of that pressure off your tailbone a little bit. Or even a pillow. Pillow's nice too. That's an advantage of keeping your feet on the ground with the Mason twist is it doesn't put a lot of pressure on your tailbone. So if you recently had a tailbone injury or something like that, falling on your butt real hard, you might want to just stick to the heels on the ground, not put a lot of pressure on that tailbone. All right, now we're doing the front planks here. Again, like I told you guys about the variations, either the front plank or the dead bug, whatever you prefer, whatever you want. Either one works really well. Add the intensity, move around, move the hands out a little bit. You lift one foot out off the floor, put it back down. Alternate sides. Whatever you prefer. I like it just the traditional style. I'm working plenty right now. Sweating, burning the calories. Got my whole core engaged here. Everything's tight. Things are burning, which is always nice. Especially in the wintertime. Gotta keep ourselves warm. We don't want to get cold and stiff. We gotta keep things warmed up. The body's burning a little bit. Those muscles fired up. Everything nice and fluid. Yeah, it's nice. It's almost like I'm in front of a furnace. That's what it feels like. Just blowing on my face, making me sweat. That's real nice. A nice Christmas tree over there. You know. Happy holidays. Burn off some of that Christmas food, Thanksgiving turkey. All right, we're done. Our fourth round. Moving on to the fifth one, folks. Or no, that was our third round. I'm sorry. Moving on to the fourth. Almost lost it. Lost a little bit there. So moving on to the third round, or the fourth round now. Just 2 more rounds. 2 more. All right. Round number 4. It's coming. It is here. So let's get it. Get it going. Up to our in and outs here. Same thing with in and outs too. You want to put a carpet or something, or a blanket, pillow, something underneath your butt. Keep it off your tailbone. It's good too. And on the in and outs here, if you're feeling too fatigued for the in and outs, let's do a dead bug. Do a dead bug here, or just do bicycles too. Bicycles work just as well, just as hard. Just make sure you're rotating each way for every 30 seconds or so. Yeah, I am getting worked out today, folks. Worked out. Oh yeah, I know, I'm tuckering out here. That's alright. Ooh, alright. Didn't want to get lost, lose track of time. Let's be honest, I'm tired. Just gotta keep on pushing now. That is the key. Now we're doing our band twist again. So either way, up high or lunged. Either way works. Again, with the lunge, either keep the leg up, keep it down on the ground, whichever's easier. Or not whichever's easier, whichever one challenges you enough, but doesn't make it impossible to finish the set with good form. All right. Okay, got that knocked out. And we got the Bosu ball again. Yeah, our favorite. Absolute favorite. Like I said, if you guys can't do the Bosu ball, man, just do planks on each side, 30 seconds each. Or another good one is to just do these. These are called boats here. As you can see, I kind of suck at them. Just hold that. Those burn really, really good. Or just go back into your front plank. Just do a front plank again. You know, and if you can't do the front plank on your forearms either, just do it up here on your hands. You know, just hold that push-up position. It works really well too. For the rest of us, I want to step it up a notch, crank it out. Let's go ahead and hit this ball here. As you can see, I kind of like to clasp my hands here, roll it around, or just go out. It's a balance exercise too, guys, so you might not be able to keep your feet completely in. You might have to put them out a little bit just to keep your body balanced here. And just holding it like this, like I said, this works too. This is my upper body has got to keep myself stable on this ball. My lower body's engaged, keeping everything stable. I don't want to go off to either side. I've just got to hold it. I'm on an angle, and there's a little bit of give to this ball. It's just a really good core exercise. Really nice, really works. Really just works everything, to be honest with you. It is tough. Tough, tough, tough. All right. Now, Bosu ball, we got the Mason twist. I think my wife is coming home now with our newborn baby, so I don't know if she's gonna pull me away or not. If she does, it's okay. As you guys have gotten most of this down, over halfway. All right. As a matter of fact, no. She'll be fine. She shouldn't interrupt me. She knows this is what I live to do. Just work my body so that I can do her bidding. All right. I'm going to get our good old pal, the front plank here. And then we'll be done with round 4. Moving on to round 5. Round 5, to cool down, stretch out, relax a little bit, breathe, finally. Everybody likes breathing. That's why we're doing this, so we can keep breathing. All right. Let's get it going. Hopefully you guys can hear me when I'm talking. If not, to re-videotape all of this. So I have to do it all again, and then I'm just going to cry even more than I am right now. I'll probably talk a little bit more too. So hopefully I don't have to record again. Hopefully my phone picks up my voice plenty. I know I have a naturally low voice, oftentimes quiet, don't talk a whole lot. I'm actually kind of shy, so yeah. I know, how can I be a fitness coach if I'm shy? Well, whenever I work out, I tend to get more talkative because that makes me happy. You can do what you love, and you like to talk a little bit more. Alright, moving on to round 5, and then we are done with this exquisite workout. That's what I'm calling it. Exquisite. It's not really extreme. I've done things a little bit harder than this, but it is tough. Do not let me fool you. It is hard. Some of you guys might be able to blow past it. Nothing, you know what I mean? Like all this guy. This workout was easy. But trust me, to me it's not. To me it's intense. That's how I like it. I like it to be intense. Not too intense, that's why I'm calling it intermediate. Because I'm not absolutely destroying myself. Alright. Now we got in and outs. I think I am going to use a whole blanket here. Wonderful pink and gray. Beautiful blanket. Alright, it's a little bit easier. Hopefully my wife won't mind too much. Alright, let's get going. All right. Also, guys, if you can't do all 5 rounds, you can only do 3 rounds. You know, just do your best, man. It's all you can do. You know, I want you guys to work, but I don't want you guys getting hurt. I want you guys being so tired that you're gasping for breath and all that. I mean, this is a core workout. I'm not doing cardio. This is for core stability and strength. You're going to be breathing a little bit heavy. You're going to be sweating. You know, you're going to be a little bit off balance like that. But you shouldn't be overexerting yourself. You shouldn't be hurting on the verge of collapse. If you need to stop after 1, 2, 3 rounds, stop. And then next time, try to push it a little bit harder. You know, take as many breaks as you need. I said this is intense. This is intermediate, but it's intense. 30 seconds each side. Put my wrong foot out here. What happens too, we get confused whenever we work. Okay. Back to the old Bosu ball twists. Bosu ball twists, Bosu ball pikes. Another thing, if you're really have a lot of core strength and you're, stable and feel like this is easy. Another thing you can do to even increase the strength more is do side planks on the Bosu ball. These things are even more intense because you're having to balance on your side, which is very unstable. And that's the other thing about this ball. Be careful using it because you can roll off, you can fall very easily. So if you're having trouble staying on this thing, you feel like you're going to hurt yourself, just don't use it. Do the planks, do the side planks, do the dead bugs. Do regular sit-ups, something else than the ball. So you guys, again, don't need to be hurting yourselves with this thing. All right. Let's go ahead and break it open again here. Yep. Lay in front of this furnace here for a couple seconds. 2 minutes. Just a minute. It's not too bad, is it? It's done. Almost. Oh, 20 more seconds. Isn't this wonderful? All this exercise we're doing at home, safe at home. We don't need a gym. All right. All we need is a couple tools and motivation. All right. And the old Mason twist. The other thing you can do too, if you got the Bosu ball, is you can sit on it and do these Mason twists too. This works just as well, especially if you got, again, falling on your butt, hurt your tailbone, something like that. Sit on the Bosu ball, takes all the pressure off of that area, lets you work, being in comfort. As a matter of fact, I'll probably do it this way this time, just give myself a little bit of a mix up in things here. All right. Let's go ahead and start these twists now.
Again, if you got to wait, use weight. Feel like you can do it. Just even more of a workout there. Again, this is a minute. Using the weight, want to cut it down to 30 seconds because you're trying to build a little bit of that bulk, a little bit more muscle. Cut it down. Get down to seconds, take it down to 20 or 30 seconds. Just try to be YouTube famous, honey. Beautiful wife and newborn baby just came into the house. Just trying to keep people healthy, get the COVID off everybody. Keep it off. All right, going into our last exercise. Now we're going to cool down a little bit. Give ourselves a 20-second break. Stretch out a little bit. Not too much. We'll do a whole bunch of static stretching. That's bad. That'll make you hurt a little bit. All right, let's get into this plank. 1 minute. Yeah, you might have a baby girl crying over there. That's all right. As you at home, got kids. You keep that dad bod off like me. You understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. If your wife's questioning you, say why are you working out, just tell her what I tell mine. So I can better do your bidding. So I can just clean the house longer and put up Christmas lights without falling off the ladder. Pick up all those heavy shrubs outside, plant flowers, all that stuff. House ever burns down, kick through doors. Don't do that. It's dangerous. Firefighters out there know what I'm talking about. We'll lift them out of the house. Almost done here. Almost done. If you guys feel like it, turn it up. Put on another 10, 20 seconds on each one of these workouts. And add it on. Don't cheat yourself. Don't burn yourself out either. Don't kill yourself. Goal here is to get stronger, not weaker. All right. That is our full 5 rounds core. And I can feel it. My core sweating. I'm sweating. It's good. Everything is tight. So now you go ahead and drink of water. Cool down a little bit. Some bottled water here. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and slowly kick it out a little bit. Move around. Move the feet a little bit, the arms. Twist a little bit each side. Bring the knee up just a little bit. The opposite elbow. Twist. Yeah, you definitely feel those obliques working now. Alright. Again, if you guys have a foam roller, excellent time to get out the foam roller. Use it. I've got one here. I'm not going to use it to do the cool down, just so I can show you guys at home don't have one. Some people don't like them because they're uncomfortable, but trust me, from a strength and conditioning perspective, they are excellent tools to use. Don't overuse them, you know, about 10 20 seconds on each muscle group that you use it on, and that's all you need. Really helps keep you loose though. And over time, as you do it, hurts less and less. Really gets those muscles relaxed and everything. Alright. Stick one leg out straight, the other one kind of bent, or keep the back leg straight, foot pointed out a little bit. Ankles are square, pointing towards each other. We go down, keep our hands straight, our front leg straight. Try to touch the ground if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Keep your hands up here. Just want to feel it light pull. You don't want to feel it like you're pulling your leg out of your socket or anything like that. Just hold it here for 10 to 15 seconds. Alright, go ahead and switch legs now. The key here is to keep this front leg straight. You should feel it in your hamstrings, a little bit in your back, your glutes, your hips a little bit. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and stretch out the quads a little bit. One of my favorite ones. You don't have to have balance to do this. Just laying down like this, you're going to bring one hand up to your chest. Keep this foot back here straight. Bring this hand back to this ankle. And you're just going to pull it like this. And hold. And keep that back straight, looking up. And just pull this quad back to your butt as far as you can. Just feel a stretch in that quad. A little bit in the hip there too. Alright, back, switch legs now. And sit back on that ankle, so you can see what I'm doing. Reach back, pull this up. Keep your balance. Your head up, back straight, best you can. Next one we're going to do is go ahead and work our glutes a little bit. We'll use them a little bit today. Some of those lunges we did earlier. You want to take one foot, cross it over top of the opposite knee, just like that. And reach your hands through this hole here. Grasp our knee and pull it close, as close to our chest as we can. We're just going to lay back. If this is too much here, you can clasp in here underneath your leg. I like here. Some people like to stick their legs straight up and pull them both back. You get a little bit of a hamstring too. I'm going to switch sides now. And the next one we're going to do, we'll put our hands down, just make a T with our bodies, take one leg, pull it over, opposite hand, opposite side, and look to that opposite side. So my right leg is over top of my left leg. My hand is on my knee, and I'm looking at my right hand. You might hear a little bit of a pop, that's good, as long as it doesn't hurt. Just try to relax the breath a little bit. Alright, switch sides here. So my left leg goes over top of my right leg. Knee is bent, hands on my knee. I look to my left and my left arm down. You should feel a stretch in your hips and your glutes here and your core a little bit. Alright. Last two we'll do the cobra stretch with our knees on the ground, or upward dog with our knees off the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Just keeping our knees off the ground for upward dog, or knees down for cobra stretch. Not looking up. Should feel a stretch, core muscles, abs. From there, we're going to go into a nice child's pose here. If you want here, you can work the hips around a little bit. Just keep the legs, loosen them up a little bit. Or just sit back on your heels. Breathe. Alright guys, that is it. So if you like this workout, go ahead and do it as many times as you like. Or really for this core workout, I would suggest just doing it once or twice a week. As I said, I'm going to be throwing out some other videos along the way, just at-home workouts that you guys can do with minimum equipment. A lot of the stuff I do is HIIT, which is high intensity interval training circuits. It's shown to be really effective for producing really great results fairly quickly. And again, you can do these workouts with minimum equipment, which is why I like them. Maybe later on down the road, whenever COVID lets up and we're able to get back to the gym safely and everything, I might put out some other workout videos there, utilizing weights and equipment, maybe going to some of the Olympic lifting and things like that. But for right now, we're just doing some good circuits, good cardio circuits, core circuits, upper body, lower body. Might even throw in some jiu-jitsu based workouts. I like to do jiu-jitsu myself a little bit. Not that experienced yet, just a white belt still, but you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. So I like to just take things that I learned from my classes and try to incorporate them into my workout so I can get better, and so that we all can get better too. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, this is the only video that's going to be out there, but like I said, I'm going to be publishing some more. So if it stays, you know, months down the road from when this video is published, you'll probably find some more on there. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the workout. Stay safe, stay fit, and let's keep kicking that COVID.